Hello, Tryston Beyrer here, crop nutrition lead with the Mosaic company. I'd come here talking a little bit about fertilizer and can we ensure that we're having nutrients available to the crop when the crop needs them. As you can see in my background, you can see it's wet in a number of different environments, and unfortunately, growers are oftentimes asking themselves, will the weather allow for me to get my nutrients applied when I need to or when the crop needs them? If you look at when the crop actually needs them, we can think about the 4 R's, right? Source, rate, time, and place. And I think if we focus on just that right source, we can be able to better apply nutrients when the crop needs them. Every year is a little bit different. If I reflect upon a couple of years ago, it was extremely dry. 2023, basically, we could not, we can make it across the fields quite easily, but the challenge is nutrients, especially mobile nutrients like nitrogen, boron, sulfur, they sat on the soil surface and we didn't have a quantitative amount of water to move that moisture or those nutrients down in the root profile. If I fast forward to this last year in 2024, one of the challenges we had too much water across much of the Midwest. Many times it was moving nutrients through the profile deeper than roots were going. If fields were drying out, like the image behind me, when there was too much water, basically we couldn't get across the fields to support the equipment required to get across them. So how do we better manage these nutrients? Well, looking at the right source, we can look at applying nitrogen, maybe polymer or slow release forms such as ammonium is going to take a little bit to convert to mobile nutrients like nitrate so it can retain and attach to the soil. If you look at other nutrients like the sulfur and zinc, aside from relying on just your in-season, just-in-time delivery from sulfate or borate sources, we can look at layering those nutrients in the soil, providing slow and quick release forms of the nutrients. Sulfur can be applied in microessentials or sulfate and a slower release elemental sulfur, or boron in Aspire could be slower release calcium borate or a more quick release sodium borate. So I think using multiple approaches here can get a good foundation of nutrients ahead of the crop. Applying them in the spring or the fall can help assure some nutrients are available and help decrease the risk of in-season nutrient deficiencies by having a strong foundation of fertility beneath the crop for when the crop needs it.